Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and the Deep Sieger couple say hello, Mr. and Mrs. Deep Sieger.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Deepseeger.
The Deep Sieger couple?
The Deep Sieger couple.
As if I don't have my own identity.
Okay, I will try this again. Mr. Deep Sieger and Mrs. Deep Sieger. How's that? Does that still sound like a couple?
Only moderately better.
Anyway, welcome to episode 23 of Refugee to Regent. And picking up pretty much where we left off, he is working some more on his Bailey here. Do what?
I had to kill the horse. It was annoying the crap out of me.
Oh, the horse. Yeah, they do. As long as you don't kill the ones that are inside enclosures, you should be good. I've periodically been killing off some of these horses just for leather. It's kind of sad when they finally die because it takes a lot of hits to kill them. So
That horse was asking for it.
you have to kind of invest.
Animal cruelty.
You have to invest emotionally in these things. But we are working on, well, he's working on some beautification and other upgrades to the Bailey slash armory slash barrack slash his house set up there. And she is killing horses apparently because they are annoying her shepherding endeavors. And I am getting ready to do a little bit more road work, get that completely knocked out of the way, at least for the structures we have so far. And as we build more structures, there will be more roads added. And hopefully be able to get a few more projects done. I know he is the man-at-arms, but I think just because I have the template on another file that I used for how I set up the watchtowers around the perimeter, I think I may just go ahead and do those myself. Get those knocked out because there do need to be some more. I have not quite finished doing the counts for the population of the city as far as having 3 of us in here. I've not quite finished doing that yet, so I do need to finish those numbers, but I'm not really going to be focusing on the things that revolve around population, at least just yet. I'm going to be hopefully knocking out some of the other busy work, get that done, and then deal with the population-related things afterward. And also, we might, maybe, be able to go inside the stronghold over that way off to the, I guess that's the northeast. Yeah, off to the northeast, since there are in fact 3 of us now, and be able to maybe defend ourselves a little bit better.
Stronghold or roguelike?
Oh,
Two of
roguelike,
us
roguelike,
And
roguelike.
defend themselves.
Oh, you don't want to go in.
Not my
Well,
job.
well, 2 of
Not my
us,
circus, not my monkeys.
2 of us, and defend ourselves. As far as the building, because of the mob spawning lag, I've just been keeping it on peaceful. But when we go adventuring, I will be kicking it back over to normal so that it's not just wandering around blindly going into a vacant dungeon. That would be just horrible and boring and cheating. But I'm going to get to work on my stuff, and obviously they're already busy working on their things, so I just wanted to get this episode started. So we will be back and hopefully have something else going on in just a bit. Okay, we're back and we've made a little bit of progress here. Mostly resource gathering, but You can see that there are some furnaces going, and the reason behind that is he is cooking some stone into some smooth stone for making things like temple blocks and other assorted things that require cooked stone, because he's going to sort of make stone analogs of the colors of the city, and he needs the smooth stone to make the temple blocks, which are a great match for the blue for that. There isn't really a good color for the great wood as far as stones. The closest thing is granite, and it's a little bit more red, and also can't really dig granite with a stone tool, so that's not even an option right now, so that'll have to wait. However, he can use just regular stone, or regular great wood, but he is also going to be using the black colored bricks. The brown colored bricks aren't quite dark enough for the great wood, so this will be a nice little offset here. And he's also using the white stone bricks from MFR, and that's what these are around here. I think they look pretty sharp, actually. Excuse me, actually. But that's what he's been working on. Can I get down from here without dying? Yes, that's this side. Now, she discovered, or pointed out, rather, a cave which comes up underneath the Bailey, and that's going to be changing here soon. However, some of it might be useful because the main structures for the stage have to be connected by some sort of underground tunnel, and this might be a suitable enough tunnel system, at least to lead over towards the rest of the city to get over this way. The surface access is going to be blocked off for there and over this way, but the caves might still prove handy in time to come. We'll see. He says he's going to be plugging some of that up and doing a little of some other digging underground, so I don't know exactly how that's going to look when it's done, but might be able to use it. In other news, if I can get over here in enough time. Oh, I have added some path blocks to the non-main roads to fill it out a little bit and give it some more texture. All the roads, the main roads in the city are done, as well as some of the road work outside. At least the main roads are done. The side paths, that will have to be decided once everything gets a little bit better built up. There's an unloaded chunk here. Neat. Alright. Now she has been working on... Oh my! Well, you've definitely got the windows covered. An inn, only this is not just an inn, this is turning into some sort of a resort. Holy cow! What? This is rather phenomenal. We've got an indoor pool here with a pool slide access to the outside. This is the most well-to-do Stone Age inn I've ever even
Towel
in my
rack.
a towel rack. That's wonderful. Wow. So you also said that you're going to be working on a marketplace. Is that all going
Well,
to go in this
complete your
area?
tour of the inn.
Oh, to complete the tour of the inn. I'm not
This
done.
is gonna turn into like a garden patio area.
Okay.
Because if this is also gonna be my house, it needs a garden.
Okay, good point.
There's gonna be like a reception area-ish thing here. The front desk is gonna be here.
All right.
And then there'll be offices and a hallway to the pool and offices for the hotel management and laundry and housekeeping all along here.
Okay. Staffing and all that.
The stairs will be probably here, something nice and grand. And staffing for the hotel will there'll probably be some sort of servants' quarters going off this way, but small.
Okay. With
Um,
access to the inside from over here, I presume.
right, because servants' quarters, and then there's going to be a whole second floor. But I had this vision for the pool
And
with these two
this
things,
is,
and
yes,
then I
this
put
is
it together.
gorgeous. This is fantastic, and this is quarried blocks for the tile floor here. Oh, look at that! You even made a
Deep end.
a deep end. Oh, and even the pool itself is completely the
I did
quarried
this all
stone.
with no bucket, with
Yes.
two natural water sources that I shaped carefully.
That is, this is even better than I would have imagined. This is fantastic. A lot more work than I probably would have considered putting into it. That's for sure.
Some chiseled marble here with
Okay.
your rule of cool thingy that you're invoking.
Yes.
Uh,
Speaking of,
uh, there's going to be chiseled marble here and probably in this archway
okay,
instead of the dark wood, but I just use those as placeholders for now.
okay. Speaking of the rule of cool that you mentioned there, uh, strictly for decorative purposes, because the chisel mod is in this mod pack, and most of the things that the chisel mod uh, is used for is turning just any block that you have into some other variant of that block based on the mod. I am going to, just like my computer on my desk in the office, I'm going to invoke the rule of cool just for this one item here, a chisel. And the way this works is if you right click with it, it will bring up, if I don't freeze here, there we go. You can place some blocks in the center, and then you get to select what you want to build out of those blocks. So I have 30 regular cobblestone there. If I pull these out like this, I can get these blocks, and they are still just cobblestone, as you can see. And this is, like I said, just going to be for strictly decorative purposes, and it doesn't make sense to wait for the next stage in order to just be able to craft one of these. It doesn't have durability or anything like that, and you can just use it for the same blocks to put them back into whatever configuration you want, and it's just hundreds and hundreds of different items that you can make out of this. It's a
Gimme.
fantastic item. So here, have a chisel. Might make two, since there are three of us. That way, at least two of us have access to a chisel at the same time for different projects. So, might make one other one. And this is just with iron that I've gotten from finding in chests uh, and killing. I think one mob that I killed dropped an iron ingot. So there's.
Before you go back up there.
Oh, not done.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
More plans have been made.
Oh, right. The
Since
market.
we changed my formal title, since I'm going to be
Oh,
just
yes.
overall.
Yes.
Dan, what did you call it?
Hold on. Let me explain this. One of the screen names that she goes by, not here, and here she's Mrs. Deep Sieger, but one of the screen names she goes by is Bella. And she is basically going to be the guild master of multiple guilds. So it's sort of like the mafia. She's going to be a Don, only she's female, so she's a Donna. And so I think her title is very suitably is going to be Bella Donna. How does that sound, huh?
I love it.
Bella Donna.
The reason, you may wonder, why is there an opening in the fence here?
Oh yes,
You may
I was
ask.
actually kind of wondering. I thought that you were doing this so I didn't have to run around.
No, there's going to be a point. I've decided this is where the road will be that connects to the
This
main
road
road
over
up
here. Okay.
And in this zone, I am
All right. Sorry about that. There was a little sound
Microphone
issue.
snafu.
Microphone snafu, yes.
So, the opening in the fence here, because I want it connected to the hotel
Okay.
so that they can go shopping. The road will connect from there to the main road out here.
All right.
And in this district, there will be a market area. Along the wall of the city, there's going to be actual buildings, proper buildings like storefronts.
Okay.
And then out here, there's going to be market stalls. And there might be another like path down here for more market stalls.
All right.
But it's going to be like an open trade market for all the farmers to come in and put their vegetables, and people from ships that come in to sell whatever they have.
Maybe a little alchemist kiosk.
An alchemist kiosk, though that might be a storefront proper for one of the villagers to run.
Okay.
And I figure I can have just one-story buildings that won't interfere with the lip or the defense of the city.
Okay.
And maybe like a back room in each of the stores.
I could always raise the
thing.
wall a little higher here. I'm going to need to raise it higher in some of the other parts too, I've noticed. So that won't be an issue.
If you end up lifting the wall here, I'll make the storefronts too high so that downstairs is a storefront and upstairs is living quarters for yet more villager space if we need it.
Okay. Well then. That's you continue impressing me. Keep doing what you're doing. I have been busy doing mostly digging and stuff, so I haven't gotten a lot of little building projects done, but I am going to be here soon working on this over here. I think, as far as the cheap housing goes, I think these are going to be torn down and rebuilt. To go up to code with the stone, and also because they need at least, I think, 1 or 2 more rooms in them, and these are very, very simple. I just wanted to get the wood stage done, so this is basically the bare minimum. And it's not suitable. So we're going to be working on adding the additional, I believe, 12 more houses on top of the ones that are already here. I think these are 8 of them. Let's see here. Yeah, 8. So a total of 20 houses. Might make them maybe duplexes or some other, might squish them all next to each other so they occupy less space. Don't know yet, but whatever the case may be, I think we're just going to have to tear all these down and start from scratch to bring everything sort of up to code. And also, some of them just look plain funny. Like the front of this one, I looking at it, it doesn't really work all that well. But anyway, there is that to do. I think I'm going to... I'm kind of dreading this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and move the kennel out of town over to probably right next to the fish market area. That way it is still close, but it's not in the middle of town, and that frees up a little bit more space in the city for some of the other housing and other structures, because aside from the cheap housing, we are going to need to add, I believe it's 3 more elder houses. I will have to verify that, but I think it's 3 for sure. Might be more. So there's still plenty of other stuff that we need to work on. I don't have any idea how much we're going to get to for the rest of this episode, but I just wanted to get you caught up on the stuff that's been going on, and yeah, we have a lot cut out for us. So I am going to get back to work, as are they, and we will be right back. Okay, so I turned my back for just a few seconds to move the kennel over here. Nothing fancy. I'm going to have a little, some sort of a little shack to go with whoever's going to be the kennel master. This isn't necessarily going to be where they live, just their office or whatever. But I turned my back for 1 second, and she chiseled all the things. And also, we have a modern hotel. This has skipped the end stage and moved straight on to holy cow.
Look what I can do!
This is something amazing. She clicks her fingers and magic comes out. This is just look at these stairs and the pool, and this is just stupendous. It really is stupendous, and
Would you like the formal tour?
The formal tour. Let me get somewhere where I'm not going to fall to come back down. Presume you're down here somewhere. Where'd you go? You're at the door.
Just outside.
Oh, there you are. Ah! You exploded.
Grab the things.
My inventory is full. I think I got them all. Alright. So, obviously, entry, foyer, have a little lobby here. You said this is... Where'd you go? You disappeared again.
1 second.
You're doing some other magic clicking somewhere, aren't you? There's magic happening. You're in the office in here. Oh, you're transporting the stuff out there.
Now put the things that you picked up in this chest.
Okay. That'll work. Now, this...
Right. So...
This is
Let's go this
the
way.
secretary's...
Okay, come out
the
front.
clerk. Okay, come up front.
We've surrounded the whole thing in fencing.
Which is
Did the
quarried brick
archway.
wall.
Right. Marble pillars. More marble pillars with a glass entryway
Uh-huh. Double doors.
to the hotel lobby.
Definitely ought to get some pressure plates. That way those close automatically.
Yeah, I'll put those in eventually. So to the hotel lobby.
Okay.
Front desk area.
Yes.
Back here is like housekeeping, laundry facilities, and I'm moving my workshop in here so it looks like laundry facilities and housekeeping.
Okay.
Out this is the back door where
Oh, there's another door.
Yeah. Where the help
The
arrives.
staff entrance.
Staff entrance, and there's probably going to be maybe
A few.
I don't know, we might do like apartments or something back here, but there might not be on-site staff.
Okay.
It just might be staff entrance.
Okay, let's throw a torch and not walk forward. There we go.
Okay. And
Let me close
Then-
the door. I said close the door, not close it and open it. What is going on? There we go. I'm having some issues, apparently.
okay. So that's housekeeping.
All right.
Then we have 2 offices
Okay.
for hotel people
To be decorated
to be decorated. Still haven't been decorated, but you know,
and furnished and whatnot. Yes.
manager, assistant manager sort of situation.
All right.
We have now the pool is enclosed. You'll notice all the roofing.
Indeed, as well as some little tables over here.
Uh-huh. Every pool you go to a hotel, they have a little table. There's probably going to be more chairs added.
Let's see here.
But
Oh, that didn't. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently my computer can't handle the placing torches on tables, even though it really should. But anyway, I forgot where we left
the
off.
tour.
On with the tour.
this is the pool area. We saw this before.
Yeah.
But now it's roofed.
Yeah,
and,
now it is roofed. And there are the
procedures
beds.
demonstrated that the pool does in fact have a deep end.
Indeed.
Yeah, everything in the pool. So,
Ah!
in the intermitting time where we were getting everything back up and running, I updated the kitchen / housekeeping area
Yes, a lot more stuff in here. Excellent.
to be
Good.
more workspace for me if I need it. I fixed
Fix the stairs so there isn't
stairs.
that little hang up when you come in from the wrong angle.
And I put a safety rail around so that hotel guests aren't gonna fall.
Ah,
We have our first hotel guest, this chicken.
Yes.
But
This
I
is
took
Colonel
as
something.
well as you may have noticed, I took a bi-level first floor and made it a one level second floor, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm thinking like chandelier in here.
Yeah, chandelier, that could work.
So the floors might change a little bit.
Ooh, you could use glass panes to make the chandelier. That might actually be pretty darn cool.
Maybe. I'll see what I can come up
Like
with.
the interconnecting glass panes so that it has the little thin spots for more texture and all that. You could
Yeah,
even use multiple colors, maybe.
I
Ooh.
could. But yeah, that's I accidentally awesome.
Yeah, you click your fingers and magic came out. This is stupendous. All right, one other thing, real quick, and that is over at the Bailey. All right, now this isn't necessarily going to be exactly the finished product, but the outer wall of this is going to be built up, and it's going to have some of the designs from the coloration and whatnot from the rest of the town using some of those blocks that I showed you before. There's the temple stone or temple blocks, whatever those are called. We've got some black stone of different, I guess, degrees of brokenness, and the white stone and all that for the same reason, different brokenness, to demonstrate that the walls have been under attack and repaired multiple times. So there's different types of stones used. So that's pretty cool. Use the great wood for making the stairs there for some accents using the great wood color. And I actually kind of like this height. This is a decent height right here.
I was just playing with the aesthetic. It's going to be approximately that height. I might go one higher, but I'm not positive yet.
But that's what it looks like from the inside. Now this is just a rough template for what he's going to be doing with the outer wall. Got the crenellation up here. I still say it would probably look pretty decent if you use some of these pillars here so that you had the thick, thin aesthetic rotated up as well as on the front.
That's the plan.
Okay, well then, cool beans. And the little murder holes up here for when the people get up close to the wall. So this is roughly
Wait,
what
murder holes?
Yeah, murder holes. Come up here. Basically, this is what it's going to look like going all the way around. It's probably not going to be exact, especially because he has to contend with the curves. But this is the general idea for what he's going to be doing, and
like
I think
murder
this
holes.
is really sharp. This is probably a
Spiffy.
lot better than I probably could have done. This is
I don't know
I
about
like
that.
this.
You built the whole village.
Well,
We're just adding accent pieces.
this is a thick accent. Let me tell you, this is a thick accent. I didn't notice that before. You got this is instead of a stair, it's just repaired, broken. That's actually really cool.
It's a little busy, so you said it's not gonna be
Well,
as busy, like
well,
as much damage or something.
these are like some examples of some of the things that he's going to do, but they're going to be spread out over the wall. There's a lot more wall, and he wanted to at least give some examples. I believe that's what you
Ah.
said.
Yes.
You look interesting with that link face and the wood hat. That looks kind of amusing. Anyway, so that's what the plan is for the wall. I have no idea how many more resources are going to be plowed through for that. Probably probably all of them, and probably a lot of mining behind the scenes and all that. Um,
Big builds. I'm really sorry.
there's nothing wrong with
Wait till
big
we get to the
builds.
ocean domes.
Oh, wait till we get to populating the end. Anyway, I think this is a good enough point to wrap up. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, or just
Or
general
concerns.
concerns, yes, please feel free to leave a message in the comments section below. If you like this video and you like what we're doing here, please feel free to give a like. We do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my next stuff comes out. Also, be on the lookout once episode 30 comes out, and starting then every 10 episodes, I will be uploading this world save so you guys can examine it yourself and see what all's going on from a first-person view and see how some of the things have been built and all that. So keep an eye out for that. Probably sometime either February or maybe as late as early March. I don't know. Probably close to the last week of February will be the 30th episode. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. So thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night. This is Mrs. Deep Sieger running around the wall here, and this is Deep Sieger, and we will talk to you later.